tourism is definitely seeing a new light in Arunachal Pradesh.
Has it got a lot to do with the government push or also the change in the mindset of the people?
The government alone cannot do. Even the private players will have to come in. And tourism cannot spread all over the area. It has to be selective.
How will you skill them and prepare them to take over the jobs in the tourism sector?
अरुणाचल प्रदेश में भी इस तरह का ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट हम लाएंगे.
Arunachal has been called the powerhouse of India. How are you going about that big infrastructure setup?
So I tell you, the annual income will be 10,000 crore in Arunachal Pradesh with this hydropower completing in Arunachal Pradesh.
One more question is the threat from China. At the Great Bend, they are trying to build the world's biggest dam.
सिर्फ अरुणाचल में नहीं है, डाउन द लाइन इन असम एंड बांग्लादेश तो इसका इकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट होगा. इन केस ऑफ चाइना रिलीजिंग द वाटर बॉम्ब, दैट मीन्स रिलीजिंग वाटर, this reservoir will have enough capacity to withhold those entire water.
Hello and welcome to this very special conversation that I'm having with the Deputy Chief Minister of Arunachal Pradesh, Mr. Chowna Mein. Thank you so much for joining us, sir.
Thank you.
It's a very good time to be right now in Arunachal because two things are happening. One, there is a supercar expedition that is taking off from this place, Namsai, and it's going to travel across Arunachal Pradesh on the Trans-Arunachal Highway. Unbelievable, because there is a tarmac to drive these supercars on, and it's quite an achievement because one gets to drive over 1,200 kilometers at a single stretch. I think nowhere in India, nowhere in the world one gets to do this. The second, of course, here is the location. We are here at an, I would say, ultra luxury resort that's coming up. Maisang, I'm told, is the name of the resort, named after the bamboo, sir. A very interesting name. Perhaps this will set Namsai on the world tourist map with the kind of construction that is going on. So thank you, sir. Two interesting things that is going on here in Namsai. I would begin with a question on how in the last 10 years your government was able to bring in such a huge transformation for your state.
Well, frankly speaking, let me tell you, first of all, I'm very, very happy that the Supercar rally is being organized in Arunachal Pradesh. Supercar rally will kickstart from Namsai and it will go to Nampong. Nampong is a tiny village in the easternmost corner of Arunachal Pradesh. And the car will travel through the most famous, the Second World War Stillwell Road. And they'll hold one night there. Thereafter, the next morning, they will again travel back to Namsai, from Namsai to Roing. I'm told like that.
Yes.
Then again to via Dambuk, they'll go to Pasighat. They'll hold one night at Pasighat. Thereafter, they will travel to West Siang, that is Alo. Yes. From Alo to Daporizo, from Daporizo to East Kameng, from East Kameng to Bomdila, and Bomdila to finally via Dirang, they will land up in Tawang, that is the last destination. They'll end up the travel route. It's amazing, like you have said, it's 1,200 kilometer. Once upon a time, or some time back, we could never imagine that Arunachal Pradesh will have this kind of road communication. Yes. You see, that one day we will be able to travel from one end to the another end of Arunachal Pradesh by car. That was not possible. But today we have our own Trans-Arunachal Highway. We have three airports today, you see, in Arunachal Pradesh. We have more than 9 ALGs, you see, where a helicopter can travel, where the fixed wing can also travel. And the railways are coming up. Road communications are coming up. Frontier highway across the border, frontier highway is also coming up. This kind of infrastructure is happening in Arunachal Pradesh. This is happening this last 10 years. Mr. Modi, our honorable Prime Minister, he has said that ये जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट है ये इंजन ऑफ ग्रोथ है और उसी हिसाब से जब से when he took over the reign of the Prime Minister of India, he had started the development activities in the Northeast. Today, entire Northeast, you will see the road communication, 4-lane, double lane, all this railway line, airports, everything, institute, infrastructure, everything is happening in Northeast. In Arunachal Pradesh, now when we talk of infrastructure, it was not coming up. But very recently, the infrastructure has come up. New good hotels are coming up in most of the places. The guest houses are coming up. Good homestays are coming up. So with this kind of the infrastructure, road communication, railway communication, air communication, tourism is boosting. I must congratulate the organizers of the Supercar rally. Because of their efforts, I think tourism is definitely seeing a new light in Arunachal Pradesh. Yes. It will boost up definitely.
Heads will certainly turn, when people see supercars, and as the message reaches. I was talking to the head monk, the Bhante of the Golden Pagoda, and he said he had a telephone conversation with some of his friends in Thailand, and he said that even in my Namsai, Faradi has come, so he told them. And his friends say, wow, your Arunachal Pradesh has developed so much that you're, so even the Thai people were surprised. So the transformation, so to say, Deputy CM Saab, you talked about has come in the last 10 years. Has it got a lot to do with the government push or also the change in the mindset of the people? That you need connectivity, you need roads, you need airports to be well connected with the rest of the country, and development will come.
Let me tell you, as far as Namsai district is concerned, Namsai district is predominantly inhabited by the Thai Khamtis and the Singpho community. Otherwise, Namsai is a mini India, is a cosmopolitan town. When we talk of Namsai districts, these two inhabitants, that is Thai Khamti and the Singphos, they are Buddhist followers, they are Buddhism followers. And like our Bhanteji, Vimalatisa Bhante, the chief abbot of Golden Pagoda, he was speaking about the Thailand and all this. Let me tell you that the Thai Khamtis, if you ask me about the festival of the local festival, let me tell you the Sanken is the main festival. The main festival, Sanken. Sanken is celebrated during the April 14, 15, 16. 3 days is celebrated here in Namsai. And this year also we are celebrating Namsai from 14 April till 16 April at Golden Pagoda, Namsai. And this Sanken festival will be celebrated as International Maha Sanken Festival. Yeah. You will see the participants from Thailand, you will see participants from Myanmar, you will see participants from across the Europe also. We expect people from coming from Europe and Southeast Asia to participate in the Mahasanken festival. So this is kind of a festival we have. When you talk of the Singpho community, the Singpho community have a Supung Yong festival, most vibrant, most colorful. When if you ask me about the folk culture and folk tradition of this place, it's a unique folk culture, unique folk song, folk the folklore and all these things. Even our folk dances, the Thai Khamti folk dances are popular across India. They are invited in most of the major cities wherever the cultural festivals are happening. Yeah. So this kind of recognition our cultural team, the Thai Khamti Literature Heritage has. So this is Namsai, the cultural hub, the educational hub, this fastest growing districts in Arunachal Pradesh in terms of road communication, in terms of infrastructure. Airport is very near. Mohanbari airport is very near. You see, from Mohanbari to Namsai 1.5 hours. Tezu airport is very near. From there it is 40 minutes. So there is every scope for developing tourism in this circuit.
So, you know, we are sitting in what will be one of the most beautiful resorts now. I think in India it will establish itself. The way you've designed it, I'm told that you know, there are people from outside Indonesia who are the architects and have designed it. And that is where Arunachal is lacking. You know, you have natural beauty, you have places where one can go and do adventure sports. But one thing that is lacking in Arunachal is infrastructure, especially good hotels. You know, if you want people from all over India and all over the world to come, not every part of Arunachal has good hotels. What is your plan? What is your vision to involve the entire state in growing as a tourism hub?
You see, when we talk of tourism, the government alone cannot do. Even the private players will have to come in, and we are inviting the private player. When we talk of Namsai, when we talk of this Maisang resort, the Maisang resort is Maisang itself is you see, the meaning is bamboo. The entire resort is made of bamboo, and entire resort is made of bamboo, and this is designed by an Indonesian architect. So all the people from Indonesia, India, all mixing together, they are making this resort. This resort is coming up by the end of this year. So I think this will be a very unique kind of a resort in India itself. So with this kind of infrastructure coming up in Arunachal Pradesh, 5-star hotels are coming to in Itanagar. 5-star hotel is coming up in Tawang. Mechukai is a very one of the best tourist destination. Anini is one of the best tourist destinations. Now what we need is infrastructure. So we need private players as well, government also. We will boost the tourism industry. So my own as a Minister of Finance and Planning, I would like to put in the government money also, a sizable amount of money for the development and tourism. And tourism cannot spread all over the area. It has to be selective. It has to be selective. Like Tawang, like Zero. If you go to Zero, there is you can see that there is no electricity. There is less electricity. So you have to come up with the full-fledged electricity supply in Zero also. This kind of activities we want tourism to grow. Mechuka is coming up, road communication is going. Now there is a airport which is completed in Mechuka. Fixed wing will come to Mechuka. One of the best destinations, I should say. Yeah. Mechuka. Likewise Anini. And when we talk of tourism, I think ये जो हमारा जो नमसाई जो हमारा जो सर्किट टूरिज्म सर्किट है, जो ईस्टर्न पार्ट में जो टूरिज्म सर्किट है, नामसाई टू आनेनी वाया रोइंग, आप वहाँ आनेनी वन ऑफ द सेवन लेक का डेस्टिनेशन है, वहाँ आपका ट्रेकिंग जाएगा तो बेस्ट डेस्टिनेशन होगा. कमिंग बैक फ्रॉम आनेनी अगेन यू गो टू दिस वालोंग डोंग वेयर सनराइज हैपेंड. सनराइज हैपन पीपल डू नॉट नो कैसे 21st सेंचुरी का सनराइज हुआ है, लेकिन उसका हिस्ट्री के बारे में हमको लिखना है, हमको उसको एडवर्टाइज करना है. मेरा अपना निजी एक सोच है कि डोंग का बारे में हम लोगों को जानकारी 21st सेंचुरी में फर्स्ट क्यों दिया, साइंटिफिकली दिया है. तो उसको ऐसे तो मजाक में तो नहीं दिया है कि फर्स्ट सनराइज वहाँ हुआ है. लॉन्गिट्यूड लेटीट्यूड लेके वो सब लेके बनाया, तो उसका हिस्ट्रिकल बैकग्राउंड अगर डोंग में अगर छाप देगा तो डोंग में लोग जाएंगे. फिर वहाँ में काहो है, लास्ट बॉर्डर पोस्ट है, वहाँ में कितना सुंदर इलाका है. फिर वहाँ से वापस आए, फिर नामसाई आया, देन नामदफा टाइगर रिजर्व जाइए, टाइगर रिजर्व से फिर आप विजयनगर जाइए. विजयनगर तक अभी रोड कम्युनिकेशन हो गया है, अभी डबल लेन जो आपका जो फ्रंटियर हाईवे बन रहा है वो भी टेंडर हो गया है. तो दिस काइंड ऑफ टूरिज्म विल हैपन इन दिस ईस्टर्न पार्ट ऑफ अरुणाचल प्रदेश if you boost this thing, tourism industry. So tourism industry को boosting up is necessary. आप जैसे बोला है टूरिज्म आने से लोगों का बिहेवियर भी चेंज होना होगा. वी हैव टू बी वेरी हॉस्पिटेबल, वी हैव टू बी वेरी एक्सेप्टेबल, अतिथि देवो भव. तो उस भावना को लेकर, अदरवाइज वी अरुणाचलीज आर वी आर नॉट सेकंड टू नन इन टर्म्स ऑफ हॉस्पिटैलिटी. वी आर द बेस्ट हॉस्पिटेबल पीपल इन अरुणाचल प्रदेश. इफ़ यू बॉर्डर एरिया में जाएगा तो लोग जय हिंद करके आपका स्वागत करेंगे. कितना अच्छा है, कितना वाइब्रेंट कल्चर है. और जो हमारा जो फेस्टिवल इटसेल्फ इज ए टूरिज्म इटसेल्फ. फेस्टिवल टूरिज्म होगा, एडवेंचर टूरिज्म होगा यहाँ में. एक ज़माना में हमारा जो यहाँ लोकेलिटी में ये जो आपका एंगलिंग होता रहा, एंगलिंग वाज वेरी वेरी पॉपुलर हियर. तो हम एंगलिंग अभी फिर वापस लाएंगे अरुणाचल प्रदेश में. हम चाहता है कि टूरिज्म को बूस्ट करने के लिए अरुणाचल प्रदेश फ्रॉम वेस्ट टू द ईस्ट एंगलिंग, मच्छी पकड़ना, मच्छी को वापस लाना. मच्छी ख़त्म हो गया अभी. वी हैव टू ब्रिंग बैक. मच्छी को लाने के लिए ज़्यादा समय नहीं लगता है, 1 साल 2 साल लगता है. वी नो द टैक्टिक्स. सो वी विल ब्रिंग देम द फिशेस एंड वी विल होल्ड द angling festival in Arunachal Pradesh. We will hold angling festival in Dambuk, in Siang district, in West Kamen district, in all over wherever angling is feasible there. So this kind of tourism, I personally want to adventure tourism, religious tourism, nature tourism, research tourism. All these are very feasible in Arunachal Pradesh.
With infrastructure, there is another challenge. दूसरा भी एक challenge है. And that challenge is skilling. कि आप कैसे अरुणाचल के बच्चों को स्किल करेंगे. How will you skill them and prepare them to take over the jobs in the tourism sector and to inspire them to be in the industry. नहीं तो क्या होगा फिर again we'll have to import the resources from outside. Do you have a plan to set up hotel management institutes, tourism management institutes for this? Because the growth, I mean, there is no doubt about the kind of growth that you are going to see.
You are very right. आप सही क्वेश्चन, गुड क्वेश्चन है ये. हमारे अगर होटल इंडस्ट्री टूरिज्म ग्रो करना है, हमारा इन हाउस एवरीथिंग अवेलेबल होना है. हमारा जो टूर गाइड होना है, होटेलियर होना है, रेस्टोरेंट रनर होना है, सब लोकल होना है. तो इन हाउस ट्रेनिंग भी होना है. तो अगर एक रेस्टोरेंट चलाना है, अगर एक रिजॉर्ट चलाना है, हाउसकीपिंग है, आपका रेस्टोरेंट में जो है जो काम करने वाला है उसका अच्छा ट्रेनिंग होना है. तो इन हाउस ट्रेनिंग होना है. अरुणाचल प्रदेश में भी इस तरह का ट्रेनिंग इंस्टीट्यूट हम लाएंगे. मेरा विश्वास है कि इस तरह का एक ट्रेनिंग हमारे लाने चाहिए. यानी कि ओवरऑल जो टूरिज्म को हम बढ़ावा देगा, हम टूरिज्म को और इम्प्रोवाइज वे में हम अपग्रेड करेंगे.
So we talked about tourism, and the other sector that I want to touch upon again is that Arunachal has been called the powerhouse of India. The potential that your state has, in terms of the hydropower potential is huge. So it will be, I think, once if this dream is realized, it will be the biggest producer of clean energy in India. And how are you going about that big infrastructure setup?
We had only 400 megawatt initially. Today we are having 1300 megawatt now available power. We are a power surplus state in the entire, one of the power surplus state in the entire Northeast. We are coming up with another few hydropower projects coming up in Arunachal Pradesh. The Lower Subansiri 2000 megawatt, it is completing by 25-26, it is completing. Another hydro project 2880, the Dibang Valley multipurpose project. The work is going on, it is coming up. We have signed MOU with CPSUs for 14 projects amounting to 18,000 megawatt. This kind of hydropower activities are green power that is coming up in Arunachal Pradesh. So I tell you, the annual income will be 10,000 crore in Arunachal Pradesh with this hydropower completing in Arunachal Pradesh. Now, this kind of a scenario, the hydropower scenario we have, the huge potential we have this thing. And we are taking all this advantage. This government, Pema Khandu government is taking all these advantages of building this hydropower in Arunachal Pradesh. We are having On 10th, we are having a review meeting in Tawang for hydropower. This 14 MOU we have met with CPSO. We are having a review meeting. So this kind of we are a few 4 hydropower projects. Around 1200 megawatt, around 3000 megawatt. All these are coming up within 2-3 months, 2-3 years. So this kind of the power generation is coming up in our land.
Yeah, and interestingly, most of the projects that have been signed or the memorandum of understandings have been signed are currently with the central PSUs.
Yes, yes.
One more question is the threat from China. On the Great Bend, if I'm not wrong, along the Siang basin, river basin, at the Great Bend they are trying to build the world's biggest dam, the hydropower project they are trying to build. And there is a threat downstream to towns, cities like Pasighat and all. Is there a way that we are planning to mitigate, ये risk को mitigate करने के लिए हम कुछ करेंगे?
ये जो चर्चा है ये जो बिग डैम के बारे में और जो 60,000 मेगावाट अमाउंटिंग टू 137 बिलियन डॉलर का लागत से जो एक हाइड्रो पावर प्रोजेक्ट अभी चाइना में आने वाला है, इसको लेके सारे भारतवर्ष में कोने कोने में चर्चा हो रहा है. जो रिसर्च स्कॉलर्स है, जो आपका इंटरनेशनल जो एनालिसिस है, एक्सपर्ट्स है, इन लोगों का कहना है कि अगर चाइना में इतना बड़ा एक डैम हो जाएगा तो इसका इकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट क्या होगा. सिर्फ अरुणाचल में नहीं है, डाउन द लाइन इन असम एंड बांग्लादेश तो इसका इकोलॉजिकल इम्पैक्ट होगा. तब हमें क्या करना है? चाइना को बंद करना है, चाइना को रोकना है, मत करो बोल के. तो चाइना को रोकने के लिए भारत अगर जाएगा तो चाइना, वो लोग तो वाटर ये जो ट्रीटी में वो लोग है नहीं है, वो लोग कुछ ही बनाएगा. इन दैट केस हम क्या करेगा? हम अपने को रक्षा करने के लिए टू प्रोटेक्ट आवरसेल्फ व्हाट द काइंड ऑफ द प्रोजेक्ट वी शुड हैव. There has been a question in the parliament by Mr. Dilip Saikia, by Gaurav Gogoi, by Pradeep Bordoloi. All this member of parliament has raised this kind of question. What government of India is doing for this thing? Now, government of India is proposing a dam, similar kind of dam in Arunachal Pradesh, 11,000 megawatt dam in Arunachal, which will have a 9 BCM storage capacity. That will, in case of China releasing the water bomb, that means releasing water, this reservoir will have enough capacity to withhold those entire water, and slowly we will in phase and slowly we will be releasing this water. In case of they divert the entire water and dry our river, whatever rainfall we have in Arunachal Pradesh, we will store the rainfall water and then we will release this, so that we do not allow to overflow the water and we do not allow to dry the water. If they release the water, we do not have any this kind of storage capacity or any kind of arrangement to withhold all this kind of natural bomb, then the entire Guwahati and up to Guwahati Saraighat bridge, Guwahati will be 5 meter. The water will flow 5 meter up Guwahati. You see, this kind of scenario is going to happen in case of China doing all these activities. So we have to prepare ourselves. Yes. And we must prepare ourselves. That is what our intention is. We are bringing awareness to the people of Arunachal Pradesh. We are asking them that we have to protect ourselves. We have to prepare ourselves to protect ourselves. So we are bringing all kind of awareness among the people across this young belt, across the area where this dam is going to happen.
We certainly hope we see some positive moves from our country for this. My last question would be on your vision. आपका vision state के लिए अब 10 साल में आप लोगों ने इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर डेवलपमेंट किया और आने वाले 10 साल में आपका विजन स्टेट के लिए क्या है?
मेरा विजन तो जैसे मोदी जी का जो विजन है, रिफॉर्म, परफॉर्म एंड ट्रांसफॉर्म। पिछले 10 साल में हम काफ़ी रिफॉर्म लाया है। हम करप्शन को हम बंद किया है, हम फाइनेंस में काफ़ी रिफॉर्म लाया है, हम कई सारे हम पॉलिसीज़ लाया है। इस तरह से बहुत ज़्यादा ही हम रिफॉर्म लाया है। कितना मैसिव डेवलपमेंट टुडे अरुणाचल प्रदेश, इफ यू सी राइट फ्रॉम रोड कम्युनिकेशन, हाईवेज टू रोडवेज, एयरवेज and the railways, all this infrastructure happening. Today you can see reverse migration in Arunachal Pradesh. खेती बाड़ी हो रहा है वहाँ में, एग्रीकल्चर, हॉर्टिकल्चर हो रहा है, तो लोग वापस जा रहे हैं अपना गाँव। So this kind of things are happening. We have got this kind of roadmap for developing Arunachal Pradesh. We have a long-term policy, we have a short-term policy. Education maybe we have a, you see the short-term policy as well as long-term policy. Health policy, health sector, education sector, agriculture, horticulture. This kind of vision we have to take Arunachal in a Bikasit Arunachal Pradesh. I should say Bikasit Arunachal Pradesh, where आपका पर कैपिटा इनकम सबसे ज़्यादा होगा, where आपका GDP ग्रोथ ज़्यादा होगा। इस तरह का this kind of Arunachal I would like to see, and with this kind of इस सोच का साथ हम काम कर रहे हैं, तो आने वाले समय में हम, मेरा विश्वास है, पूर्ण विश्वास है कि एक विकसित अरुणाचल हम देने सकेंगे जरूर, और ये इन अलाइन विद विकसित भारत।
एंड यू टॉक्ड अबाउट एग्रीकल्चर एंड हॉर्टिकल्चर, तो यूट्यूब में देयर आर ऑलरेडी स्टोरीज ऑफ करोड़पति फार्मर्स. नाउ करोड़पति फार्मर्स वी हैव हर्ड इन पंजाब, वी हैव हर्ड इन अदर स्टेट्स, बट यस दे आर करोड़पति फार्मर्स हियर इन अरुणाचल टू.
देखिए, यहाँ करोड़पति फार्मर्स तो है नहीं है अरुणाचल प्रदेश में, लेकिन हमारा फार्म है, हमारा ज़मीन है, हमारा लैंड बैंक बहुत ज़्यादा है अरुणाचल प्रदेश में। कितना लाख हेक्टेयर में आपका एग्रीकल्चर लैंड है, हॉर्टिकल्चर लैंड है, लेकिन उसको हम पूरा नहीं कर पाया। हमारा कोई जो हमारा जो लैंड पॉलिसी है, हमारा तो लैंड पॉलिसी को सुधार लाना होगा। वी हैव टू रिफॉर्म और लैंड पॉलिसी। इस लैंड पॉलिसी का साथ हम आगे बढ़ेगा तो होगा ज़रूर। हमें यहाँ में मेरा एक विश्वास है कि हमें कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग लाना चाहिए। जैसा अलग अलग थाईलैंड में मैंने गया हूँ, फिलीपीन में मैं गया हूँ, मैं लाओस में गया हूँ। वहाँ क्या है, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फार्मिंग होता है, विन विन सिचुएशन है। फार्मर का भी विन विन सिचुएशन है, जो कॉन्ट्रैक्टर है उनका भी। He will buy back the product from the farmer. He will give the sapling to the farmer, and he'll buy back the product, and he'll do the value addition. So a win-win situation. So contract farming is the best policy to boost up the rural economy. Farming the people in to boost up the economic activities in Arunachal Pradesh.
Right.
I should say.
Well, on that note, we come to the end of this conversation. All the best to you and your state, sir.
Thank you very much. And I would like to invite all of you through this channel, through your channel, I would like to invite all of you, the organizers and people across India, across Arunachal, across Northeast India, to come and celebrate this Mahasankan, International Mahasankan on 14th, 15th and 16th April at Golden Pagoda, Namsai. To all of you. वेरी तहे दिल से मैं सबको गुजारिश करूँगा, रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा तो आप आइए। सांकेन का, सांकेन इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ए वाटर फेस्टिवल. इट इज़ सेलिब्रेटेड इन पार्ट इन एंटायर म्यांमार, इट इज़ इन एंटायर थाईलैंड में इसको संक्रांत कहा जाता है, और कैम्बोडिया में भी इसको सेलिब्रेट करता है। आपका इसका लाओस में भी, वियतनाम में भी इसको सेलिब्रेट किया जाता है। तो अरुणाचल में खूब धूमधाम से सेलिब्रेट कर। अभी भी मुझे the requests are pouring in to me in my social media that they would love to come and see the Sankan festival. So this kind of Sankan festival, through which we wanted to boost the tourism also in Arunachal Pradesh. Through festival, I wanted to boost tourism in Arunachal Pradesh. So all of you are welcome.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to EastMojo. For any queries, put them down in the comments section below and press on the bell icon for notifications.